Let's get it started. Can I move that? I can't move it. Yeah, I'll put that one right there. We'll use that one as the background. Whoa. All right, so come here first. YouTube. Let's go to YouTube. Go to YouTube, view my channel. Anytime I get to white women are ugly. And that's not to say that all white, every single white woman is ugly, but in comparison to black women, white women are absolutely hideous in comparison. There is no comparison between white women and black women. Black women are just more beautiful. Black women are fine as fuck. White women ugly as shit, man. You want the proof? Let me show you. Let me give y'all an example. Before I play a song, let me just give y'all an example. Where's this shit at? What's this heifer name? Let me give y'all an example. I'm gonna play a song first though, but I'm gonna just give y'all an example. Where's this shit at? Hold on, we at. This is a simple example. We'll just give y'all an example. Look at this. This is Laura. Oh shoot, hold on. Let me take this picture off. Let me take this picture off for a second. Y'all just look. I'm gonna just swipe. That's Laura. That's the ugly ass Laura Loomer, beautiful black woman. Let me scroll. Look at Laura. Ugh. Look at this. Look at this ugly white bitch. They got the nerve to be talking about black women, man. But let me see what song I'm gonna play. Let me see. Let me go to ISUPK. Let me see, is there a song I'm gonna play? Let me see, music. Nope. Damn it. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what this say. One West World, One West World, One West World, One West World. Turn me up a little bit. Turn me up a little bit. Like this shit is. Ain't never too early to say how ugly white women are. The key to survival is formality. And I ain't worried about my rivals, they just casualties. I bring his home on the platter like Applebee's. Let him lose control. I bet his soul lose gravity. A beast blood in my teeth, I got them all beat. Circulate that paper with my niggas like Black Wall Street. You know revenge, my love. Yeah. 2 twin Glocks and see your ass head sold like the Isley brothers. Better take deep cover. I make them clap back and forth like 2 wives that despise each other. Shit, get into that bag, got the refrigerator full of color. Hey, this that gun smoking gold butter. Handing these little things to my Lord, get a look at kid. I need a bad bitch that look legit. If real recognize real, I should look familiar. Fire in my back in the lobby, I burn down the bill. Back on that ass, in case these niggas need proof. They all my sons, I took them all to preschool. He and his feelings better be cool. Cause I chew that beef up, show my tongue now it's seafood. And brought that on to your burial, I'm the pallbearer. This my shit, I sing it thrown like a lawn chair. All fair, warfare. Shit, diamond back AR. Work that bitch like a guitar player. Turn down. Fucking with home, fucking with home. Told you motherfuckers, they turn niggas, turn down. West Coast leader shit, you better tell a nigga turn down. Ain't it good for that fire you? Hey, look, ain't tell a nigga turn down. You hear what I'm saying? Yeah. Go ahead. If it ain't that serious, why you hysterical? I survived America. These niggas weak on the frail side. I leave them wetter than a whale ride. UPK hell, boy, bring the hellfire. If I can get a piece of heaven, I'm on hell's side. And in the end, I'll be undefeated, Lord, I promise. And I bleed for the creed like a done. Cowards don't get acknowledged. You break the oath, boy, you know the price. We ride together, we die together. Bad boys for life. I get what he wants. Let it chill, run this shit like Forrest Gump. Here's you think I'm playing. Glock with me, that's my Jenny, no leg up. 17 round roll on you like you did it dance. Turn it up. Hey man, welcome to another edition of Card Chronicles. Malquas sitting in the throne like a lawn chair. That's right. Welcome to another edition of Card Chronicles. I'm your host with the most, Captain Tazaryach of ISUBK, under Commander Jenny Hunter. Before I go any further with this particular Card Chronicles, this Card Chronicles is sponsored by Who Made Me? Little Light series, written by Dana Miller and designed by Tierra Miller. This is the book that I was telling y'all about. Let me see if I can find her. Let me find her real fast. Hold on, let me find her on my messenger. Give me 1 second, y'all. I get a lot of messages, so hopefully she's towards the top. Here we go. So Tierra has the book. She has the website. If you go to herchosenpath.com, all you got to do is just click the link. I believe my moderators have. Let me put this link in the chat real fast. Let me go ahead and put this in here. Copy. Let me come over here to my channel. This is a Good Kids book channel. Let me come up here. Let me comment. So this is the link. I just put the link in the chat. So this is the book. This is a Good Kids book. It's got pictures for kids to pay attention to. Caller, hold on 1 second. It's got pictures and everything. This is for children. Look at that. So especially when the kids see black kids, that's empowering within itself. So you want to make sure you get your copy of your book. You can find it right on the link that I just put up in there. It's called Who Made Me? If I'm just going to read the back real fast. It says, they are fearfully and wonderfully made. Let them know it from the start, talking about your children. From the moment they open Who Made Me, little hearts will be reminded that they were created with love, care, and a beautiful purpose. Through gentle rhythmic verses and vibrant, joy-filled illustrations, this story shares the truth of their creator in a way young minds can understand and remember. Perfect for snuggling up at bedtime, reading together during quiet moments, or giving as a keepsake gift. Who Made Me is a story to be treasured for years to come. Written by Dana Miller and designed by Tierra Miller, this book is a part of the Little Light series from Her Chosen Path, sharing stories that shine truth into the hearts of children. I will be giving this book to my daughter who can read it for my grandbaby. So make sure you get yours. Hey Meek, what's the vomit for, Meek? I would hate to have to fucking get rid of you off of my channel for your vomit. Let me look at this. Meek, who is that for? Let me go to your channel activity. Let me look at this picture this heifer. Meek, who is that for? Who's the vomit for? I just need to know, Meek, who the vomit for before I go crazy. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
You talking about me?
Yes.
My name is Isaiah. I've been watching you for a little bit. I just have a quick question.
What's going on?
Oh, I'm in Boston, by the way. So I'm seeing this Dominican girl. So she would be from the tribe of Simeon.
Yes.
If I'm correct.
That is correct.
So that's fine, right? Because I'm Black American. So
yeah, she's an Israelite.
All right, yeah, that was just the only question I had. I just wanted to make sure.
Oh yeah. Listen. The Bible says, "Beware of all whoredom." That's for anybody outside the 12 tribes of Israel.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I appreciate it.
Hey, no sweat, brother. All right. Also, too, man. Tomorrow, if you're in the Jersey area, specifically if you're in the Jersey City area, You definitely want to come. I'll be teaching class. We actually have a school. This is my home city. I grew up on 141 Woodlawn Avenue. That's my home city. Right on the corner of Woodlawn and Rose. My corner used to be the intersection where we used to all kick it, from Star to Jay, Corey, Skills, Skip, Momo, JoJo, Dozzy, Dre. Let me see who else I could. TJ, Jody, Phil, Bernard, Reggie. Damn, my memory, I'm trying to remember everybody. Lamont, or Monty, we would call him. Rawad, that's a sister. Chandra, Trina, Dawn, or Deisha. We used to call her Deisha, but when she got older, she wanted to be called Dawn. Taronda, that's my sister. Lauren, Robin. If I forgot a name, Stan. If I forgot a name, my Footsie, TJ. If I forgot a name, I apologize. But I get to teach class in Jersey City, right at the Blue Craft Hall. We used to go hang out at the Blue Craft Hall every now and again. So at 89 Monticello Ave, Jersey City, New Jersey, 7 to 9. This would be, I think, every Monday. So class would be every Monday. Yeah, I'm a twin. Yep, I'm a twin. So this will be class every Monday. We'll be having class there. So I'll be teaching class tomorrow from 7 to 9. Make sure y'all in the building. Sound like a block party. Listen, I was naming everybody. So like I lived there almost my whole life from like 80. I think I lived there from 86 to 99 is when I moved. So it was a lot of fun. So that's what we got tonight. I have a debate tonight versus, let me see, I put this post on my YouTube channel. So I have a debate tonight at 9 o'clock. I met this cat when I was doing the debate. So this debate is Jesus the Most High God? I don't know why people want to die on that sword, but is Jesus the Most High God? Is the debate tonight. I'll be taking a position of, I don't know. This is, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? So I don't know why people want to die on that hill, but for some reason, he wants to die on, is Jesus the Most High God? If Jesus has a God, it can't be the Most High God, hence the term Most High God. But he wants to die on that sword. So that'll be tonight at 9 o'clock. I always like to serve up meals, and my people love to eat. So that'll be the meal that we will eat tonight. We will feast on this brother. I met him when I was debating Inspiring Philosophy, I believe is his name. He was one of the guys out there filming, chopped it up with him. He has a YouTube channel, has a TikTok following. He asked me if I would debate him. I told him, yeah. We was going to do it yesterday, but I was traveling. So yesterday, as I landed from Kansas City, I got to Jersey at 2 o'clock. I had to go get my new weapon. So I just got my new weapon. I got license to carry now. So I had to go get my weapon, then go get my hair braided. So I didn't have time to do a debate last night. So we're going to do it today, 9 o'clock. So y'all see the title. So the title that I chose, I want to talk about, it's another subject I want to talk about too. But the title that I chose was The title that I chose was a pregnant Cardi B twerking celebrated. Laura Loomer, ugly white woman versus beautiful Jasmine Crockett. So the reason why I said that, have y'all seen Jasmine Crockett? Now I'm not trying to holler at her because she could be married. I don't know. I would imagine she's married, but I'm not trying to holler at Jasmine Crockett. But I am trying to point out. What?
Hi.
How you doing? Listen, this is my daughter, y'all. I just bought this book. Well, somebody sent me this book so you can read it to the baby.
What is it?
It's a kid's book. It's Who Made Me. It's a little light series. So you got pictures and everything. So you got to read that. You want me to read it to her?
Like a Jesus book?
Did y'all hear her? She said, is this a Jesus book? I wouldn't say a Jesus book, but it's a book where they can learn about the creator and stuff like that. Look, you can read all of that and learn all of that. Yeah. I'm going to go back to my live stream now.
Okay.
I'm going to roll the window up. I'm doing a live stream.
Oh. Got some money? Huh? Who said you could do a live stream?
I ain't got no money. Let me make sure my wallet ain't over here. That's healthy chips right there. You don't want them. It's 20 grams of protein chips.
Healthy chips?
Yeah, it says 20 grams.
Look at the ingredients.
Look, read the ingredients. It's 20 grams of protein.
No, that's
4 net carbs.
Facts. I'm talking about the ingredients.
Yeah, look at the ingredients.
There's sunflower oil in
right.
here.
That's all healthy shit.
Not healthy.
That's all healthy shit.
No, it's not good for you. And there's sugar. There's sugar in here.
Okay.
Are they good? Have you had these before?
No, I never had that brand.
Oh, you got your hair braided?
Yeah, can I get back to my live stream? Get out of here, man. I'm gonna roll the window up.
I went to Longhorn yesterday.
I know. I could talk to you when I'm done. This is what I get bullied. I get bullied. Can I talk to you after I'm done? Stop. Now, if I roll the window up, it's gonna hurt.
You're not gonna do it.
I know, so I just need to walk away. Bye. Now, for those that know me, what she's doing to me is what I do to everybody. Yeah, thank you. Bye. Yeah, bye. No, you can't open the door. It's locked now. Bye. Bye. Hold on, let's see. Okay. Bonetta Sutton. Let me see if I can find this sister. Hold on 1 second, man. This sister clearly wants to get on this channel. Let me see. Let me go to permissions. How do I go to my channel and then see who I have blocked on here? Let me see. How do you see your block? Oh, wait. Let me see. Blocked words. Let me see if I can. Community moderation. Is it in the community moderation? User management. Standard approved. Hidden users. Okay, let me see. You can't search hidden users on here, which is weird. So to Bonetta Sutton, can you text me your YouTube channel? Bonetta Sutton, text me your YouTube channel, and I'll make sure you are not blocked. So to Bonetta Sutton, text me your YouTube channel, and I will unblock. I don't think you're blocked to Bonetta Sutton. I don't think you're blocked at all. But I will check. So, Bonetta, if you can text me your YouTube channel, then I can unblock you. And then whatever YouTube shit y'all got going on, like Mika saying that bitch funny, whatever y'all got going on, as y'all all know, none of that shit goes on my platform. So I don't know what y'all got going on, but that don't take place on my channel. On my channel, y'all keep y'all shit to yourself, wherever that's at. I don't know, and I'm not saying it is, but I see Mika typed in the bitch funny. I don't care. She could be funny. She could be funny. She could be unfunny, but if I didn't block the person, they shouldn't be blocked. All right? So, the title, I'm supposed to show y'all the girl, Jasmine Crockett. I want to show, why is he using that? Yeah, Jasmine Crockett, there we go. Let me get Jasmine. Now this Jasmine Crockett. Look at Jasmine Crockett. Now Jasmine Crockett look all right. Now this is Laura Loomer. Now let's look up Laura Loomer. Laura Loomer. Let's look up Laura Loomer. Now, this is Laura Loomer. That's Laura Loomer. Ugh. And now this is Jasmine Crockett. Now, the crazy part, Laura Loomer is like Let me see. Hold on. Let's see how old Laura Loomer is. Laura Loomer is 32 years old. Laura Loomer is 32 years old. Let's see how old Jasmine Crockett is. Jasmine Crockett is 44 years old. Let's go back to Laura Loomer. Let's zoom in on this ugly bitch. This is a 32-year-old white woman that looked like somebody took helium and blew the shit up. And hey, Bonetta, how you say you? Okay, now Bonetta, you're making me think you're a little slow because you texted me that you blocked, but I'm looking at you type in my chat. So I'm thinking you might be a little slow, Bonetta. Listen, Bonetta might be slow. Like you wasted my time this morning. But now let's look at this ugly white bitch. Don't she look like somebody took, you know how like when you riding a bicycle low on air, so you take that pump and you poof, 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 poof. She looked like she pumped her face full of air. That's what she looked like. This bitch is ugly. I guarantee you when she talk, her lips hang low because that ain't her real lips. Y'all don't be understanding. Y'all ever notice when people that get lip injections, when they talk, it look like their mouth not moving? Because there ain't no muscle lips to strengthen your lips to make it strong so when you talk, your lips move. So when you put that extra weight in your lips, you be talking about like this because you ain't got the weight. Like I got big lips, but my body was made with these big lips. So when I talk, my lips can move. Yeah, Mawakwa, that's crazy work. When that bitch talk, her lips don't move because her lips, look at this shit. This the bitch that's talking about. Now, y'all look at her. Now let's go to Jasmine Crockett. Now she 44 years old. Now she look, if you told me she was in her 30s, I'm rocking with her in her 30s. Now you tell me this bitch is in her 30s. She's actually in her 30s. And she look like she in her 50s. But she in her 30s. Somebody make that make sense. And then I want to shout out the other black sisters. I'm going to big you black sisters up because I'm about to go in on you black sisters in a minute. But you black sisters, y'all did something on my Facebook page that disgusted me. Black women, man, black women got to get it together. Look, these are, like she called black women ghetto. And let me tell you something. The thing about Laura Loomer and Charlie Kirk, what they both have in common, what Laura Loomer and Charlie Kirk both have in common is that they are failed in life. Like, let's look at Jasmine Crockett, right? For those that don't know who Jasmine Crockett is, let's find out who Jasmine Crockett is. Jasmine Crockett is a United States representative. If we look at her education, she went to the University of Houston Law Center, Rhodes College, Thurgood Marshall School of Law. That's her background. She's been serving as the U.S. representative for Texas' 30th Congressional District since 2023. She's a member of the Democratic Party. That's what she is. Hey, Bonetta, if you could stop typing your bullshit in my chat, you was already wrong. Like, because you going to get blocked. You're going to get blocked by me. You just heard me say I don't tolerate that type of shit. So Mika's right today. Listen, one thing y'all know when I talk about Mika, good or bad, I keep it 100 because she can handle it. Mika is right today. Stop fucking typing the bullshit in my chat. If you do it again, I'm blocking you. And I'm going to tell Mika to do it. I'm going to say, Mika, go ahead and block her. And you know Mika going to enjoy blocking you. Stop with the bullshit. Like, you text me and you was wrong. If anything, you owe Mika an apology. How about that? Mika, Panetta, you should say, Mika, my bad for thinking you blocked me, and we gonna move forward. That's it. If you type anything else, like your pa said, we all see the fucking comments. Interrupted my damn show for your bullshit. They call that centering yourself. And you're gonna center yourself into Sheol. This bitch gonna be in Sheol somewhere. Center to Sheol. That's what we gonna call it. We ain't gonna say block no more. Y'all just gonna hear me say, hey, send her to Sheol. And she gonna go to Sheol. But now, so we see Jasmine Crockett is a well-educated sister, good-looking sister, got a head on her shoulders, and the whole 9 yards. When we look at Laura Loomer, let's see what Laura Loomer is. Laura Loomer, this is what it says. Laura Loomer, and now all I did, just so y'all know, I'm gonna do the same exact thing. All I did with Jasmine Crockett was I read her overview. That's all I did was read a Wikipedia overview. So now I'm gonna go to Laura Loomer. Laura Loomer just says is a political act. Listen, I can't make this up. This is what it says. That's the Wikipedia picture. Yeah, this picture is diabolical. Listen, man. When I tell y'all this picture is diabolical, this is the last white bitch that can say anything about black women. Listen, every single white woman is not. I apologize. It should be back now. When I'm by my house, sometimes the Wi-Fi connects. It throws it off. So it should be good now. Let me see. Let me know when it comes back. I apologize. It should be back now. Should be back now, right? I should be back. Should be back. Should be back. Give me a 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All right. So where I left off at was I had read Charlie Kirk. So what I had read off, if y'all didn't hear me, so I'm gonna read these two things. Laura Loomer, they call her a political activist, conspiracy theorist, internet personality. She gained notoriety as a result from being banned from numerous social media platforms. That's it. That's it. Her education is Barry University, whatever that is. Whatever that is. When I go to Charlie Kirk was an American right-wing political activist, entrepreneur, media personality. He was born and raised in Chicago suburbs, briefly attending Harper College before dropping out after one semester to pursue political activism full-time. So he even dropped out. Durant Charles, I appreciate the super chat, but I'm definitely not using Boost Mobile, man. I actually have Verizon, which I think T-Mobile is actually better than Verizon. But when I'm too close to, because I'm in my driveway, so my Wi-Fi was too close. I was too close to the Wi-Fi. So now, Charlie Kirk and Laura Loomer are nobodies that are somebodies because of their internet popularity. What I mean by that is from a political position. From a political position, I'm a nobody because I'm not in that field. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a senator, or I'm not a congressperson. I don't know. I don't hold any political position. But Jasmine Crockett actually holds a political position. So I would gather to think that Laura is really jealous. That's what you're seeing. What you're seeing is that this white woman is jealous of Jasmine Crockett. Jealous of black women. You know how, now, what makes, I'm going to see, before I even say how you know she's jealous, how do y'all know she's jealous of black women? What in this picture helps y'all understand that this white bitch is jealous? Can anybody gather from this picture? Can anybody gather? She ain't. Let me see if there's a before Laura Loomer. Let me see before. Let's see if we do Laura Laura Loomer before plastic surgery. Let's see. Oh my God. Look at this bitch right here. Laura Loomer before and after plastic surgery. Jesus Christ. Let me see if there's other pictures. Let me see. Ugh. Look at this manly looking bitch. This bitch look like a man. Look at this bitch. This bitch is hideous. This is the wrong white woman to be talking about black women. The wrong one. Ugh. My God. Look, it's more. I can show you some more. This bitch is ugly as shit. This one real bad. Look at this one. Look at this one. Now, let me see if is there before and after Jasmine Crockett. Listen, Jasmine Crockett, boy. Let me see if Jasmine Crockett husband. Let me see husband. Let me see. There we go. There we go. And look at this. Look at this right here. Look at Jasmine Crockett. Let me make sure this is her. Hold on. Happy Father's Day. Let me see. To amazing husband. Let me make sure that this is Jasmine Crockett. Here we go. Look at Jasmine Crockett with the beautiful family. I bet you Laura Loomer don't even have a family. Look at Jasmine Crockett, got the beautiful family, beautiful husband. Look at that with the kids. Wait, you saying she ain't married? Hold on, let me double check. Oh, you saying Laura Loomer ain't married, but Jasmine Crockett is. Look at that. I like that. I like that. Look at that. Look at that. Now you seeing why they hating. Because Jasmine Crockett and her husband is who should be promoted. But you know, unfortunately, you know who getting all the promotion? This bitch here. This Cardi B. Yes, leave the site. Cardi B listen, Cardi B. How many of y'all like Cardi B album? I was on 100 side listening to the album. I think the album is trash, me personally. The only song that I like was she got a Spanish song on there that I like. This is how Cardi B sold the album. This is Cardi B. Look at this shit. This bitch got a whole pregnant stomach. Whole pregnant stomach. You can call in at any time. Anybody can call in. Tell me this shit don't look retarded. She look as retarded as Laura Loomer. Look, this shit look deformed. Listen, man. That shit don't look deformed. She look as bad as Laura Loomer. And this is supposed to be who y'all bigging up. Yes, I just got a text message from a lovely lady, by the way. Yes, Cardi B album is trash except for the Spanish song. She got a Spanish song. Soon as the Spanish song played, I was thinking of Edwin and Frankie that used to live down the street from me when they used to play that. Outside of that, the album trash to me. Sorry. Album is trash. But yeah, if y'all want to call in, the phone number is 862-224-9027. You can call at any point. Now, Cardi B, inspired by Chris Brown, I gather. Wait, Cardi, let me see. Cardi B twerking it. Because there was one twerking she did that just pissed me the fuck off. Let me see. Where's this shit at? Hold up. Where's it at? Let me see. I'm mad. I thought I saved this video. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Oh, my name is Shabazz. I'm calling from Denver, Colorado.
What's going on, brother? You got a question or comment?
Oh, yes. I said about Cardi B, she kind of messed it up on the rap song, the WAP video. Guess what she said in the video? You probably heard it too. She said she doesn't cook or clean.
No, I never. I never watched the WAP video. Did you watch the WAP video?
Oh, well, I ain't gonna lie. Yes, I did. About 5 years ago. I think 5 years ago.
Yeah.
She talked, and I'm like, why did she say she doesn't cook or clean?
I've never seen the WAP video. Thank the Lord.
And what else? I'm like, who wants to be with a woman who doesn't cook or clean? Sure, if that's the case, I can just go. If I want sex, I can just simply go.
Oh, wait, hold on. It says Crockett is not married. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, no, it's not your fault. I just want to play. Shout out.
This is what I say. I say you got hoodwinked.
She's not married.
That's okay.
So I wonder who that is in the picture. Maybe that's an old Instagram picture. But it says, Rep Jasmine Crockett says she's single for life. Damn. That's not really bad. I might have to go down to Texas. No.
And you don't want to come to Denver?
I might have to go down. Listen, I might have to go down to Texas.
Because as I was just telling somebody just a minute ago, I have dated in my life. I know they've been talking about whether or not I'm married, and all of a sudden I'm not married, never married. Okay.
Okay, she's not married. But I might have to catch a little flight down. I'm just joking, y'all. For all of every last one of my ribs going to Texas. Oh, you going to Houston? You going to Texas, huh? But go ahead, brother. You have something else you want to say?
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know if you'd like to check out Colorado, but the only good time to move to Colorado is back in the 90s or early 2000s. Because these days, Denver is very expensive.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I appreciate it, brother. Was there anything else?
I'm like, who is that lady? You talked about the white lady? I haven't heard of these lady.
Oh, yeah. I had never heard of her until she was talking about the girl Crockett.
Oh.
All right, brother. You take care.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you too.
All right,
Oh,
brother.
yes.
Yeah.
Stay black.
You too. Don't watch no more WAP videos.
I won't.
All right. I think there's a brother calling me on WhatsApp. Hold on. Let me see if I can get the brother. Hold on.
What's going on, Captain T?
Hey, what's going on, brother? You got a question or comment?
Yeah, I got a question and a comment. Question was, if humanity was at stake, it was an ugly white woman and a cute white woman. God said you had to pipe these joints down to save all the black women on the planet and be with them. You can no longer be with black women. Would you save us?
I don't answer us. The scriptures say, answer a fool according to his folly, lest thou be like him. So my wisdom would not allow me to answer such a stupid ass question.
Oh, okay. That's life on the line. That's dumb. Okay. People on the line.
That's absolutely dumb. It actually shows your stupid ass obsession with white women.
It ain't got nothing to do with white women. I'm just trying to say how.
It has everything to do with white women. Because your scenario, you gave me a life or death scenario to have sex with a white woman. You are stupid.
I'm just saying how far much you have a hatred for white women. And I ain't got nothing wrong with it.
I don't have a hatred for white women if they producing with their family. Did God tell us to not lay with? Excuse me. Did God say to only lay with our own?
Yes.
So then God must have the same hatred I have because I'm obeying his law, correct?
No.
So God didn't say so. Am I obeying God's law by not sleeping with white women?
I mean,
am I obeying God's law? Am I obeying God's law by not sleeping with white women?
No.
Whose law? So what law from God says I can sleep with white women?
The one that says save humanity?
Where's that? See why I said you stupid? Where in the Bible does it say save humanity? Where in the Bible does it say save humanity?
That's a purpose of being like Christ, right?
Where
To
does
save
it
your
say
brothers and
in the
sisters
Bible,
and stuff.
nigga? Where in the Bible does it say
Nigga,
to
to
save?
be like Christ. To be like
Where
Christ. To
does
save
it
humanity.
say? Where does it say to save humanity?
So you want me to get a scripture?
What else would
Should
you
I
get?
Google a scripture for it? I mean,
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
my name Twan. I'm calling out of Peoria, Illinois.
Yeah.
Shalom, Cap.
Hey, shalom, brother. Hold on 1 second. Picard said, man, I knew I shouldn't have called in. That is funny as hell, Picard, because that brother just knew he asked me the ultimate life or death question. And if y'all listen to him, when I first asked him, did God say we can sleep with white women, yes or no? He said no. Then he got put in the trick bag, and then he wanted to back up off of it. Hold on 1 second, caller. Caller, hold on. Don't listen, man. Now, for anybody that want to know what the answer should be, you're not gonna sleep with them. I've read stories where where mother and her sons died over not eating pork. And only a nigga that loves white women would give me a life or death scenario to sleep with white women. Like, what are we talking about? I think the Lord, listen, when the Lord destroyed the flood, the Lord made sure that every man had a woman. Shalom. Go ahead, brother. What's your question, brother? From PR? You said you from PR?
Yep.
Every time I hear PR, right, I think of when Richard Pryor, when he used to imitate Mudbone, he used to be from PR.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But go ahead, brother. What's your question or comment?
All right. So my question kind of in line with the last caller, but it's not no scenario where it's like life or death, no crazy shit like that.
No problem. Just hold on 1 second before you do that. My unscented body butters, all my body butters will fight eczema. But if you want to fight it without an oil scent, get the unscented body butter, and that will fight the eczema. Because my son has it, and it helps with his eczema. All right, so yes, my body butter. And speaking of my body butters, I have a 25% off sale right now on all my products. So, and it definitely will help with your eczema. It'll help with any skin problems you have. All right, go ahead. What's your question now, brother?
All right, so I've probably been in the truth probably about a year now, Cap.
Mm-hmm.
And like since I came into
you and I should be truth, or you just know you're
I'm
Israelite?
not, bro. I just know I'm an Israelite, bro.
Okay, no sweat.
I'm not affiliated with a camp right now because ain't nobody in my area for real.
You know that's no excuse though with the internet, right?
I know that.
You from Illinois?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a number to call. He gonna tell you before this call is over. Just remind me to give you a number to call, all right?
All right,
no sweat. Go ahead.
So my wife that I'm dating, my wife that I've been with for almost 11 years now.
Mm-hmm.
She from the tribe of Judah, but her mother is an Edomite. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like how do I?
How did you treat her? How did you treat her before? Wait, how do you help who?
Like, well, go ahead, Cap. What you been asking?
How did your wife and you treat her before you found out she was like an Edomite?
I didn't treat her no type of way. Like I showed love to her. I always respected her.
Right. And then how does
your
wife treat her?
She respected her mom 100%.
Right. So,
like she loved her mom.
Right. So
my question. Go ahead.
No. Your question is.
My question is, like, I distance myself, like, now that I know, like, what's really going on, like, now that I got the truth, you know what I'm saying?
When you say distance yourself, break that down.
Like I don't go around as much.
On purpose?
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't have to do anything. Yep. You don't have to do anything different than what you did before you found out. Except she wouldn't be able to. Like, let's say if you was coming to the Passover, she couldn't come to the Passover. Yeah, she couldn't do that. But as far as how you treated her, you wouldn't do anything different. Now, I'm not saying when you get off the phone, you got to go and say let's go out to dinner and do all of those things and stuff like that. But that's your wife's mother. And so you would treat her just like you would treat anybody. You would treat her like that's your wife's mother in the world. The only difference is if she was an Israelite, you can invite her to class. So you don't have to go in there. You don't have to go in there and teach her the Bible. You ain't even got to talk about the Bible. You can talk about the same worldly shit you was talking about before you found out you was an Israelite. You don't have to treat it.
And you know what? And you know what? Like, that was my biggest issue. Like, cause I had, like, before I came into the truth, like, I kind of had like a mother-son like relationship with her. You know what I mean? And then like, it's like, now that I know and understand, like, cause I always like consciously knew like that basically Esau was our enemy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just from growing up and the stuff I've been through, and encounters I had with other groups of people. You know what I mean? I always felt separated from it. You know what I mean? Well, I always noticed we were separated. But anyways, like, I guess I wrestle with that. Like, when I do come around, like, I'm kind of distant. I don't talk as much. I really don't be like comfortable like going like to their family like outings anymore. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Right.
So
yeah. So you wanna just simplify. You just wanna, and even like now you may not go back as far as the son-mother connection. But that don't mean that you can't speak to her, you can't be kind with her, you can't laugh with her, you can't joke with her. It don't mean you can't do those things.
Yeah.
That's all. And just so you know, everybody goes through that confliction when they have somebody that, you know, in the world, like I always talk about, I got a cousin, my cousin named Robin. It's my favorite cousin. You know what I mean? Now coming to the truth. You know, and I always, you know, she had a white father my whole life, so it wasn't no newfound revelation. But of course, coming into the truth, I don't rock with white people like that. But whenever I see her,
exactly.
Hold on 1 second. Caller, hold on. But whenever I see her and I call her, or excuse me, not call her, but whenever I see her, because she grew up like my cousin Robin and my other cousin. You know, we all grew up in the same house. So she didn't grow up on her father's side. She only grew up on my mother's side, her mother's side. So if you saw her, you wouldn't think that she's a white woman. If you saw her,
right.
You would only know.
Yeah, I got a cousin like that.
You would only know once you interacted with her. So when I see my cousin, I don't walk up to her, man. You know y'all going to change. You know you dying. I don't do all that. I go in there. Hey, what's up, Robin? Give Robin a hug, laugh, joke with her, kick it with her, like, you know, like just like that. Like, so you ain't gotta, you know, it's not like that. Like when we talk about Esau, or when we talk about the white man, we're talking about the white man as a nation. We're not talking we're not talking anecdotally, like we're not talking about your personal experience.
Individually.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand now? You ain't teaching her the truth. You ain't bringing her to the feast days. You ain't bringing her to the cookout or nothing like that. But that's your mother-in-law. So you'll give her the respect of a mother-in-law. You understand?
All right. No, because I kind of really didn't want to blur the lines. Like, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it, bro. Like,
you'll learn over time. It ain't rocket science. So you know you ain't gotta walk in there hating her and shit like that. Just go in there. That's your wife's mother. Hey, what's up, Missy? I don't know her name. I'm just, what's up, Audrey?
I guess I can say it like it be feeling like I got a hidden agenda when I be around. You feel me? Like I guess it's one of them situations.
Nah, you ain't got no hidden agenda. It's just nothing you gotta reveal. Like you just make it like you don't want to make it that deep. You don't want to make it deeper than this is my wife's mother, and simplify it from there. Just go from there.
All right, and then I got a son in the mix, so that's another thing. It was like I kind of didn't know how to handle that.
That's your son. That's your son. That's your son's grandmother. Let your son love his grandmother. That's it.
All right, bet.
Now, wait. Before you go, I gotta give you this number because I don't want to hear that bullshit you talk about. You can't get in no class. Let me give you this number.
Hey, you know it's crazy. I'm walking one day. When the walk is on, I met some guys. They was from I think from New Jersey. One of them was Levi, and the other one was Judah. And they asked me that. They was like, who I follow, and I told them like, man, I be watching Cat. You know what I mean? And learning like that. He's like, they asked me, will I fill it with a camp? And he was telling me that it was a camp in, I think, Indiana or something. That's a little distance from me, though.
Yeah, we got a school in Indiana, but let me give you the number to the Midwest Monster Mayhem. He'll set you up and tell you exactly what to do from there.
All
right, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right, 773.
Yep.
812.
All right.
7281.
All
right, no sweat, brother. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you, Cat.
All right, no sweat. Next call in the queue, it says Michael on my phone.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, brother? You got a question or comment?
Yes, sir, man. How you doing? How the family? Everything going?
Everything all right. How about yourself?
Hey, everything smooth, man.
All right.
So I have a bunch of questions, but I'm just trying to narrow them down to two. Man, with that Jasmine Crockett thing, man, I remember they used to have the blackface with the big lips, and now you see, those white women going to get the lip injections and tanning, trying to look like the sister.
Right.
That's crazy, man, and just understanding. I started understanding the truth listening to you, man. So I met a TV a couple years back, man. So I always want to just, give you your props, man.
I appreciate that, brother.
Because I was looking, yes, sir. I was trying to find out who I was and church and just everything, man. But what was the other question I had, man?
Before you ask that question, to RBG, he said he's not gonna talk about his spiritual belief. He pro-black. If you pro-black, brother, I wouldn't do that red, black, and green, because that green is for white people, man. When Marcus Garvey made that red, black, and green, the red was for the red man, which was they considered the red man the Native Indian. The black was for the black man, and the green was for the Irish, brother. So if you pro-black, you definitely got a third of white people in your shit. That green for the Irish. They remixed it later and made red about the blood, black for the soil, green for whatever the fuck the green for the land or some shit like that. But that red, black, and green originally was for the white man. Okay, brother, did you have a question? You said you had another question.
Yeah, well, it was most like pretty much a statement, man. I was at my in-laws' house last Sunday, and guess who came to the door?
Who?
Some Jehovah's Witness.
Good Lord.
Oh, man, I cooked them, Cap. Oh, man, I was shining out there. It was a black dude and a white dude, man. And
Jesus Christ.
And now that I'm understanding more, I have more compassion, because we really don't know nothing coming out of these churches and these white men's religion. And I showed them Revelations 4:4. I think a lot of your patterns, because when you cook Shaka was quiet. I've never seen Shaka not have nothing to say. He was
when I was reading all that shit on the walls, all that gay stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, you heard Sinetta was like, who gave that information to you?
Where you get that from?
Yeah, where you get that from? I might play that. Let me see if I can find that. So I'm gonna play it. But go ahead. I am gonna find it. I'm gonna play it too. That was funny.
Yeah, man.
Uh-huh.
So I was just going through showing how everybody's white and God is white, and I read in Revelations 4:4.
Right.
And I said, now look up the jasper and sardine stone. And he said, it's like, I said, because I had on my own, I kind of that cover. I said, so in the script, when it says, let us go down and make man in our image, who did he make? I said, you, brother, and me.
Right.
And he had a white man with him. And he was like, I was showing some other scriptures he had never just, it was really kind of like I beat up on him, but I know when he left, he had some things to think about, man.
Definitely.
So I consider myself more of a disciple than probably a Christian. I stopped calling myself a Christian.
I'm gonna give you a pill to swallow. You can't be considered nothing. Somebody has to tell you who you are. Like, you can identify as an Israelite. That's a blanket statement that we can all say. We can all say we're Israelites. As far as a disciple, a priest, a captain, an officer, a trooper, somebody has to tell you if you're that. Like Christ called the 12 disciples. Even when the next person that came, he was vetted by the other disciples. We can't call ourselves. Yeah, I think it was Barnabas. So now we can't tell ourselves, like we because we live in such a selfish world, we will call ourselves like disciples, a general, a captain, a priest, a deacon, XYZ. But if somebody didn't call you that, it doesn't count. If someone didn't name you, like even naming yourself, if someone didn't name you, it doesn't count. Just like when you born into this world, you didn't name yourself, someone named you. So if you're born into the truth, someone has to name you. So you don't have the authority to call yourself anything except an Israelite. And then when you get in class and you get raised up, then you're a trooper, then you're an officer, then you're this, then you're that. So even when I say I'm a captain, I'm only a captain because men told me I was a captain. I didn't tell myself I was a captain.
So when he told them to what did Christ tell them to do?
Make disciples. Yeah, he told other men that he made disciples to go make disciples. So you can't make yourself a disciple. What process did you go through? What class did you pass? What test did you take? Who observed you to say you are who you are? If nobody did that, then you can't say that you are.
Okay, so what would so I'm just
where you from? Where you from?
You gave me homie number out here. They were in Dallas, and then they were going to Austin when I talked to them.
Right.
I'm in Houston.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
I'm in Houston.
Caller, hold on. You in Houston? Why did I give you the Dallas number?
No, when I called them, they were in Dallas, and then he said they were going to Austin next.
Right.
And he wasn't in town.
Did you get in class?
No, sir. I
listen, that's the most important answer. You know how you're not a disciple. Because if you was a disciple, how long ago was that?
This is when you was telling me about the Sabbath. So this was this year.
It was this year. So let's say what, June, May, something like that.
Yeah, probably around May.
So if you'd have actually listened, you know what you would be by now? You would actually be a disciple. You would have been a trooper by now. You might have received your officer's test by now. But as you're receiving instructions from me, as you tell me that you learned this from me, got this from me, I'm only who I am because I listened to the men that taught me. So you didn't listen. So you would be what we call an individualite. And individualites can't do anything. Yeah. Yeah. An individualite can't do nothing but be an individual.
It makes sense though.
Yeah. So when you get in class and if you still got the number, that means you can call the number. So when you get in class, then I'll be impressed. Until then, you just a nigga that calls the line and get a question, give a shout out. Listen, I'm mad. I'm mad you gave me the shout out because you didn't follow through with it. Let's say if I never gave you a number, never said call, you never called or do nothing, your shout out would mean something. Now I reverse. I remember there was this video on Drink Champs where Jadakiss, Nori tells this story, or Jadakiss tells this story how Nori reversed the dap. You ever seen that on TikTok?
He took his dap back. Yeah.
He took his dap back. So I'm taking I'm taking that compliment back. I don't even want the compliment that you gave me earlier. It ain't gonna mean nothing because I would prefer if you was in here. I don't need no compliment at all. The scriptures say we boast in the Most High. But the scriptures also say that angels rejoice when a brother comes in the truth. So the more you stay on the outside, you're disappointing the Most High, Christ, the angels, and me in the school. Telling you this out of love, brother.
No, I understand tough love for sure.
I appreciate it.
So when I look at the caps, I see differences in like some people who believe in certain things. Like I see Taz and them giving the word with caps on their head, but I don't really necessarily see you with a cap on your head.
Brother, I'm gonna tell you what this is, brother. This is indecisive talk you're doing right now, and this is what a lot of people do. So I'm going to take what you're saying and teach everybody a wonderful lesson. Make a decision. Like the Bible says, make your election sure. Like you got to make a decision. When you start saying they teach different, one do this, one do that, but you ain't made a decision, you still ain't better than them. At least they made a decision. At least, whether I agree, I don't agree with nobody outside of ISUPK like that, right? But at least they made a decision. You haven't even made a decision.
I haven't.
You got to at least make a you got to at least have said, yeah, I went to y'all classes, but I didn't agree with this. You ain't even done that. You ain't even made a decision. So if you ain't made your election sure, I don't really want to hear what different camps teach and different, because then it's like when people, and I'm not saying you did this, but I'm using what you said to get what other people do. What they expect me to do is to try to either shit on another camp so I can make my school look better. But when I hear people say that, what my brain says, this nigga ain't in here because he's not fit. That's what my brain says. My brain says he wouldn't last in here. Because I was in positions where I'm with other brothers. Before I got to ISUPK, I'm with other brothers that I don't know where they are. I don't know that they in other groups. But I had to make a decision. And I made my decision. Caller, hold on. So if you're not gonna be man enough to make a decision, then that means you're unsure.
Well, that's what I'm seeking. That's what I'm trying to.
I gave you the best advice. Yeah, listen, I gave you the best advice I could. I gave you a phone number to call. You called it. You should have stayed in it. You still got the number, right?
Yes, sir.
Maybe you'll call it. Maybe you won't.
No, I ain't. I'm gonna go to a class. So, one of the things, so you can just come in there and you don't have to be.
All you gotta do is just come to class. All you gotta do is come to class. All right, no sweat, brother. I'm gonna take the next call. I appreciate the call.
All right, man. Peace.
Hey, no sweat, peace. 917-995. Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All praises, Cap. My name is Brother Nathan. I am from West Palm Beach, Florida. I do.
Is this 561? Is this 561 talking? Or 917 talking?
Oh, this is 561-735.
Yeah, no, not. Yeah, I wasn't calling you just yet. I'm trying to get. Not you're next, but not. Hey, no problem. But 917-995. I don't know if you have your phone muted, but are you there? If you talking, you sound muffled. 917-995 going once.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Take the Bluetooth off.
Okay, no
Bluetooth
sweat.
gonna be working too. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Did you have a question or comment, brother?
Yeah. I wanted to make a quick comment. I got a biblical question. I want to make a quick comment when you was talking about Cardi B, Jasmine, Crockett, and all of them. But
yeah, definitely.
it is like we're all aware that we do not pick our role models in our community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why Cardi B gets promoted to be a role model for young girls instead of someone like Jasmine Crockett. You know what I mean?
That's a fact, brother.
Sad state thing. But my biblical question is about Isaiah chapter 53.
Okay. What about it?
Right. Now, Isaiah 53, that's speaking about Christ, right?
Correct.
Okay. Can you explain to me verse 10?
That's the one where it said declare. He shall declare his seed.
Yeah, he shall see his seed.
Yep. Who's the father of our faith?
Who's the father of our faith?
Mm-hmm.
I would say Abraham.
Is he everybody's father?
No.
So why does it say father of faith? You're correct with the answer. This is gonna help you understand. So why is it saying father by faith?
Because he was the
founder.
The first.
Right.
Right, yeah, right.
So in Isaiah 53:10, when it says, yet it pleased the Lord to bruise him, he hath put him to grief, and thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin. He shall see his seed, he shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Lord. You're familiar with Isaiah 9 when it says he shall be called the everlasting Father?
I mean, I've read it. I've read it before.
Okay, no problem. So that's another example. The father or the seed is just a metaphor for him being the founding father of this covenant. It's just a metaphor for that. It's not in the literal sense about the seed. Because who is he dying for?
Or who is Christ dying for?
Yes.
Israel.
So that's the metaphor. So that's the seed that he's dying for. It's almost similar to when in Galatians, the 3rd chapter, I think it's like Galatians 3 and give me 1 second. When it says, now to Abraham and his seed were the promises made, he said, not unto seeds as of many, but as of one, and to thy seed, which is Christ. That's another example where it's using a seed and then metaphorically to Christ. And it also ties into Abraham, not the seeds as of many, meaning there's one way to the Most High, just like there was one seed that Abraham had, and that was Christ. So it's just using a metaphor. So in Isaiah 53:10, when it says he shall declare his seed, it's just a metaphor for him being the founding father of this covenant.
Okay. All right. Another quick question, if I can.
Yes, you can.
In Revelation, the 24 elders. I'm not, I've read it, but I'm not familiar with the whole scope of that topic. But I saw a video the other day, like a short online or whatever, and someone was saying that the 24 elders are the sons of Aaron. Is that correct?
No, I haven't read anywhere where, I don't know where they reading that from. I don't know if it says who the elders are, because you can read about the host of heaven in 1 Kings 21 or something like that. So I've never read nowhere where those 24 elders are from Aaron. I would need to know what scripture they're getting that from.
I wrote it down. I think he gave, we ain't got to go as soon as you wanted to go through it like that, but...
What's the script? Just give the scripture.
He said Deuteronomy 18, I think 1 and 5, and First Chronicles 24.
So Deuteronomy 18 says the priests, the Levites, all the tribes have no part in inheritance. They shall eat the offerings of the Lord by fire. They shall have no inheritance among their brethren. The Lord is their inheritance. But it says nothing about them being the elders in heaven or in Revelations.
All right. If you want, he also gave First Chronicles 24.
You said First Chronicles 24?
Yeah, 24:7.
All right. 365. First Chronicles 24:7 says, now the first came forth to, this looks like the, so I'm going to read verse 6, and Shemaiah the son of Nathaniel, the scribe of the Levites, now the first. So is he naming these men in this verse?
Yeah.
Well, it says, the first came forth to Jorobab, the second to Jedediah, the third to Haram, the fourth to Serum. But this goes 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. This goes up to 20th. Oh, so maybe this goes up to 23 and 24. It says, now, were the orderings of them in the service to come into the house of the Lord according to their manner under. So maybe what it sounds like he's doing, because this says 24, this must be the 24 elders in Revelations 5, but I wouldn't make that connection. He would need something more than that. I wouldn't say that.
Copy that. Last thing, what's up with that battle you were supposed to have with that Roman Catholic dude?
You know, I got to text him. Yeah, so it was supposed to be. Now, he had told me it was either going to be in September or in December. So I'm assuming because September is over, because I'm going to be going to California Thursday, I'm assuming it's going to be in December. So I'll get an update, and the sooner I get an update, I'll let you know.
All right, cool. Don't forget to get that Don DeMarco button, bro.
Yeah, definitely. I got you. I'm going to have that Don DeMarco for tonight's debate. I'm going to have it for tonight's debate.
Who you debating tonight?
I'm debating some Christian on his Jesus the Most High God tonight. I'm going to have that Don DeMarco sound, guaranteed.
Jesus God.
Listen, I'm going to have two. I'm going to have the Don DeMarco and the bang, bang.
Yeah.
I'm going to have both. Yeah.
I forgot about that one.
I'm gonna have both of them. Listen, I'm glad you reminded me because I'm downloading the sound. I'm downloading the sound right now as we speak. Just downloaded the sound right now, damn it. So I'm gonna have that one and the bang bang. 9 o'clock Eastern.
9 o'clock. It's gonna be on your channel. You gonna
yeah, of course. Right. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Cool. That's what's up. All right. Nah, because sometimes you've done some battles with.
Yeah, right. Sometimes with Sinetta, I was separated. Sometimes, but not this one.
Yeah.
All right.
No doubt.
No sweat, bro.
That's always a good topic to listen to.
Yeah, definitely, because they saying
even though it's like.
It's crazy work because
but
yeah, you know what was crazy is that because they ain't saying God, they saying Most High God.
Right, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Even on like in social media, you know, I be going back and forth with people about that on that subject too, and it's like I don't understand. How do you still think that?
Indoctrination, man. Indoctrination be heavy. That's a real thing. But I appreciate the call, brother. I'm actually glad you called because I knew the bang bang, but I forgot the Don DeMarco. So I'm actually glad you called.
All right. Not a problem, brother.
All right, brother. Take care.
All right, peace.
All right, no sweat, peace. Hey, the brother from Florida, you up, brother?
Shalom, fam. Shalom.
Hey, what's going on?
I've been I called because I really need some help. And I was already, you know what I'm saying, with Hebrew and them, with Guerrilla Hebrew, you feel me? And when I found out about everything, you man, when
back
I
up, you said back up, you said what? You was in what?
Sakari.
Oh, okay. So you was in Sakari, and then when you found out what he was doing, all right, go ahead from there.
Yeah. So when I found out about everything, that really broke my spirit. You know what I'm saying? I
understand.
I just left. And Captain Tazaryach, he made a really good point. It was last month. He said that this really had a big effect on the brothers that was just coming in.
Right.
And when I joined Sakari, I think I was like 1.5 years in the truth. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing with me was that I wanted to just be part of the brotherhood and be part of the body.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
So Tazaryach said that this had a big blow for all the brothers, and this had a big blow on me because I left. I feel like to this day I left a lot of that didn't leave Sakari and they're still in there. And to this day my whole spirit is broken. And I'm not trying to cancel camp, but I do need to get back in the body, and I just need your help to get back in class, sir.
Well, if you're in Florida, I can give you the number for Florida. And I'm going to tell you, you represent the reason why I go so hard about what he did. Because of my love for brothers like yourself. Because this truth, you see how you said it broke you, right? In the Bible,
yes, sir.
The scriptures say, hold on one second. The Bible says, the scriptures say, I'll read this for you. This is Matthew 18:16. It says, but whoso shall offend one of the little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone was hanged about his neck and that he drowned in the depths of the sea. So you are the reason why I go so hard, because I know what that means. Listen, let's say if I did something so egregious like that, do you know what damage I would cause? It would cause a lot of damage. But because I understand what damage something like that would cause, I don't have the luxury of being normal. I don't have the luxury of posting what I want to post, saying what I want to say, doing what I don't have. I gave that luxury up when I became a priest and prophet of the Most High, because it's not my life anymore. It's everybody that listens to you lives. Even when you go into, when Christ would speak against the Sadducees and Pharisees, he said they would appear white on the outside, but inside they're full of dead men's bones. And your story is what a lot of people's stories are when they put trust in. I remember when I first came into understanding I was an Israelite in 2009, there was a brother I met, his name was Yash, and I'm learning from him. I don't know nothing about Israelite groups. I don't know none of that shit. And it was a bunch of us on the phone line, and they start talking about fallen angels. The brother said it wasn't real. I go talk to Yash about it, have a Discord with him. After the Discord, he just disbanded the whole little so-called brotherhood we had. The shit broke. That's how I got to ISUPK, because I asked the brother where was the truth at, and he sent me to ISUPK. That's how I got to ISUPK, from a brother that I thought was sincere, find out that he not. And so you going through something similar where you go somewhere where you think they're sincere, you find out that they're not. Always remember this: the truth is not in man. The Bible says, cursed is the man that make flesh your arm. Are you familiar with that scripture?
Yes, sir. That's in the book of Jeremiah, sir.
Yes.
He that trusteth in man.
Right.
Yes, sir.
You understand? So now, as you go through this ordeal from your leader, and Commander General Hana is a perfect example of this. Commander General Hana, I always say this, man, like people look at Commander General Hana, that's like the realest nigga to ever exist outside of Yahushua. Wow. In my lifetime, Commander General Hana is the realest man to ever exist, because people look at Commander General Hana in 2025 and UPK is the shit. But in the 90s, when they had the split, Commander General Hana is a man that's coming up in the school after the 7. He's there seeing everything built. Then he sees a split and sees all these brothers leave, and then he got to still stay. Then in the 2000s, he sees another split. All the brothers that he come up with, they leave, but he stays. And then it's a few brothers stay with him, and then he got to build this shit back up. And so he builds it back up. And you know why he built it back up? Because the truth is not man. Like, we serve the Most High. We serve the truth. But the truth don't need us, and neither does the Most High. So when men leave, as broke as it can make you, because we're also, there's a side of us where when your partners leave, when you find out something, it's like, damn, it's messed up. So it does break you. But you can't let that make you lose your faith in the Most High. In John the 6th chapter, are you familiar with Christ when Christ said, you must eat my body and drink my blood? Are you familiar with that? As Christ is saying that, the disciples is like, this is a hard saying. They start murmuring. And as he breaks it down to them and says, it's the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words I speak to you, they are spirit and they are life. But there are some of you that believe not. For Yahushua knew from the beginning who they were that believed not and who should betray him. Right? And verse 66 says, and from that time, many of his disciples went back and walked no more with him. And what Yahushua said was, then Yahushua said unto the 12, will ye also go away? Like, he didn't even say, like, damn, yo, all these niggas left, what we gonna do? He looked at the ones that remained and said, are y'all gonna leave too? And so I'm saying that to say to you, you gonna endure, like the scriptures say, you gotta endure to the end, you gotta endure hardness as a good soldier in Christ. Lord, allow the brothers that you come in with stay and endure. Lord, Lord, you understand? But if they don't, you have to stay and endure. That's your job. Well, I was just thinking this to myself, man. Like, I love that I have the same niggas I came in with. Like, y'all see my quad over here? That's the cat I came in with. When I came in like maybe a year or two before him. But like the brothers that I came into the school with is the brothers that I'm still with. The generals I came in that was over me is the generals that's over me. The captains that was over me is the captains that was over me, and I'm still with them. You understand? And that's a blessing from the Most High. But no matter what, you got to stay. So I can give you a number for Florida if you want a number for Florida. We got a school in Florida.
Yes, sir.
All right, no sweat. Let me know when you're ready. I'll give it to you.
Also, with that precept that you said in the book of John, the 6th chapter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I precept that with the book of Luke, chapter 4, verse 27, when he said, and many lepers were in Israel in the time of Eliseus, the prophet, and none of them was cleansed, saving Naaman the Syrian.
And you want to use that in conjunction? Well, no, that's a different context, because in that context, they would have all wanted to, be saved, but he only went to one. That's more so like you think that it's about everybody, but it's about who the Lord chooses to be with. That's a little different context.
I'm ready for the number, sir.
All right, no sweat. All right, hold on. Let me get it for you. 904 405
405.
Yep, 5183. All right, you get that number a call?
Yes, sir.
Yep, you get that number a call, he'll tighten you right up, all right?
Yes, sir, I appreciate it.
Hey, no sweat, brother. All right. Next caller says Keisha on my phone.
Hello.
Hey, sis, how you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm okay. My issue is kind of like the last guy with the difference of I don't want to stop serving the Most High God, but ever since I've actually been more disciplined and aware of how to love the Most High God and doing the right thing by His eyes, I've noticed people around me.
You're breaking up.
They're really battling. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
The people, did you hear me? Or
Yeah, I heard you, but I heard you, but for my audience, I just don't want it to be choppy. But you sound fine now though.
Okay, thank you. So, even though being strong, the best way I can be strong in my flesh, the people around me, they're going through a lot of mental issues, from schizophrenia to mental attacks that I don't feel like.
You talking about like your family or something like that?
Yes, people I love. I will never abandon and go back to the devil and do the things I used to do. But now it's like, even in the walk, I am stopping temptations. I see the devil as he is. And I know how to not even, go that route and cleave into the Most High and pray a lot. But now the devil, I know, is a personal attack on the people around me. And I'm trying to stay positive the best you can in this world, right? It's hard to be positive in this world. But I'm getting so angry. My tears is out of anger and frustration.
But what are they for? But what are they for, though? Your tears out of anger and frustration because of what?
I want, and I pray the Most High to just protect them and stop the devil from attacking my people, my loved ones. Even me, I'm always in mental attack from the devil. And I have to pray quickly to get those thoughts out of my head.
Yeah, the scriptures.
Constantly.
Yeah, you have to. So in the Apocrypha, it'll tell you how you have to constantly endure and make not haste in the time of trouble. That's what counseling is for. That's what class is for. Like, are you consistently in class?
I go to every virtual. I even started watching the general. I'm in my Bible. I do what I'm supposed to.
And you're in Atlanta, right?
I do what I'm supposed to.
And
Correct.
Do you reach out to anybody? So you breaking up again. When you go through a struggle or anything like that, do you reach out for counsel?
I call in. I do the Atlanta class just like I do you. I call in.
No, I'm not. That's not what I'm asking. I said when you go through struggle, do you reach out for counsel? Is what I'm asking you.
I guess I don't. I thought this is counsel.
This ain't counsel. You calling a public line. So a counsel is when you have a one-on-one conversation with a counselor, whether it's the brother Jeremiah in charge of Atlanta, or if you was to call me or anybody else for counsel. That's counsel. Calling into a live stream, calling into a live stream can be counsel, but then there's always going to be things that a counselor like right now. There'll be certain things I wouldn't ask you publicly, or I would say, hey, you might want to have this call in private. So this is just a public call. I wouldn't say that this is full out counsel, because it sounds like you're saying your family is being attacked as well as you, right? That's what it sounds like you're saying.
Well, I don't think it's me. I think the devil tries me, but I don't fall for it. But I know that's going to be. Family. I don't know if
gotcha. So I'll isolate it in two ways. In the book of Judges, the 3rd chapter, the nations was left around Israel to prove them whether they would serve the Most High or serve the devil or serve Satan or serve any unclean spirit. So that's going to be your life, your whole life. When I go outside, when anybody goes outside, that's life. Life is war. Life is, are you going to obey me? Okay, you say you're going to obey me, but we got to do it in hell. It's been like that since Adam, and then was in the garden, and then they disobeyed, and it's like, now you'll learn how to serve me being around these elements. So that's going to be your life. As far as your family goes, your family know that you're in the truth?
Absolutely.
And they still don't follow you, right?
Some do. Mother is, yes, some do, but the people that are really being another sister of mine, definitely, she got me into the truth. But it's going left. It's going severe left.
Right.
And the only thing that I correlate to is that they're not following the laws or something.
Yeah, so the only thing you could do,
they shouldn't.
So the only thing for your family you could do is you can pray for them, and you can tell them they can get the same counsel that you know you can get. But like the scriptures say, there's going to be 2 in the field, and one's going to get taken, the other one's going to get left. So you can't control that part. And we have you have a natural compassion for your family. So of course you're going to feel that way. But if you're not giving them access to the same things you have access to, like if you're not telling them, hey, you can come to class, hey, you can call this number, get counsel. If you do those things, then you've done your job. Then it's on them. But if you haven't done those things, I would suggest you do that. I would suggest you give them the same opportunities that you have as far as being able to have access to class, be with a counselor or something like that, and then that will help them.
For sure do that. Do you know? But I don't think they.
You say you don't think?
I don't know.
Well, it's not up for you. So you can't. We all think for other people. You want them to know the option and then let them decide. So you just have to go to them when they're going through their shit. You can say, hey, you can call this number, give them the number. Whatever they do at that point, that's what they do. But you've done your job. But if you don't even give them the number when you have the number, then that's your fault.
Okay, I understand. Can I ask one thing?
Yeah.
What scripture or psalms I could use for those that I know are going through mental
Ecclesiasticus, the 30th chapter. Ecclesiasticus, the 30th chapter. I can't hear you.
Because you said Ecclesiastic is spell the book.
Ecclesiasticus.
ECCL.
Yeah, I'm gonna spell it for you. ECCLESI. I'll say it slow. I apologize. ECCLESIASTICUS. It's in the Apocrypha. the 30th chapter.
It's in the Apocrypha.
Yeah, the 30th chapter. You're going to start at verse 21. And then you can also do Romans, the 5th chapter, starting at verse, I think it's 4. Romans, the 5th chapter, starting at verse 1 through 9. And then lastly, you're welcome. Lastly, 1 Corinthians, I think it's the 13th chapter. Let me make sure that this is right. Nope, it's 10th chapter. 1 Corinthians, the 10th chapter, verse 13. You can use those 3 scriptures.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
You're welcome. No problem, sis. Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye. All right, y'all, I'm about to wrap it up. Before I go, shout out to Judah Time says, side note, Cap has the best customer service in the game. Big bro doing a live stream, handling customers at the same time. That's right. I got a 25% off sale on all my products. Take advantage. I'll be out in Cali Thursday. I've been busy the past 3 weeks. So I'm teaching class in Jersey City tomorrow, 89 Monticello Avenue, Jersey City, New Jersey, Blue Craft, 7 to 9. Thursday, I'm going to be in California. Only in California. I'm going to be out there Who Bank now. Yo, I remember when I was in California last year, I'm with Gadal, and I'm with Kwame, and we riding, and these niggas is playing Mobb Deep. I'm like, nigga, cut that Mobb Deep shit off. I want to hear all the Cali music. One of my favorite songs of Cali is Tadal with Mac 10. Tadal, how you like me down? Listen, I could be a Cali nigga too. I'm gonna be out in Cali. We're gonna be in San Bernardino, California. That's where I'm gonna be at primarily, but we'll be all over. We'll be in Hollywood. We're gonna be all over that bitch, man. So I'm looking forward to seeing y'all. If you're in the Cali area, now's the time to come outside to Cali. I'm gonna get to the super chats. I did the super chat earlier. Shout out to the other brother. Let me get the other brother name that did the super chat. Oh wait, I gotta play this first. I told the brother I was gonna I'm not that old. And even if I am old, I'm old and fly. Don't ever. Oh yeah, the big priest coming through too. You see my Quad, we all coming through, and I'm the flyest old nigga, the youngest. Man, don't get. Let me not be too calm. Let me not get too crazy. But I did say I was gonna play this because I thought this was funny. I did say I was gonna play this. Hold on. And the recitation on the ancient.
Okay, I don't doubt it.
And the recitation on the ancient Egyptian pyramid text Pepi, antechamber east wall, recitation 396. Horus groaned because of his eye of his body when he had eaten and swallowed it, and the Enid saw it. Seth rasped because of his testicles. Horus transported semen into Seth's anus. Seth transported his semen into Horus' anus. That's what we doing, Si? That's spelled recitation 396 on the pyramid walls of Pepi.
Who gave you this stuff? Was it No, I'm just asking a question, brother.
I didn't make this.
Whether or not I'm married and all of a sudden.
Yo, that is absolutely hilarious, man.
Yo.
Hold on a second. Hold on. So I want to shout out Tyrone Carter. I have not seen Hughes Ross's breakdown of Genesis. I have not seen it. And shout out to James Future with the super chat donation, man. I got a debate tonight, 9 o'clock. Captain Tazaryach battling the Christian over his Jesus God. I see y'all. Until next time, Shalom Israel. Cap, what's the itinerary for the cookout? Class is Thursday. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can get the itinerary. Oh, yeah. Listen, Commander Jenny Yohana doing a lecture October. So class is Thursday. Commander Jenny Yohana's lecture Have video games and pornography destroyed your marriage? Nigga. Listen. Israel might be mad at this one. Hold on, let me go back. Listen. All you damn Call of Duty niggas. Listen, the sisters gonna love this debate. This lecture Commander Jenny and Hannah gonna do. The sisters gonna love it. Let me read this title again. Have video games and pornography destroyed your marriage? All you Call of Duty niggas, listen, I tell this joke all the time, man. I remember I played Call of Duty like twice with the brothers. When I realized them niggas might have took it too far. Hold on, can y'all see? Can y'all hear me? Let me make sure I'm coming through before I say this part. Let me make sure I'm coming. Let me make sure my connection is good.
Let me make sure I'm coming.
Yeah. Let me tell y'all. When I'm listening to them play the game, and one of them found a gun stash, and I heard a nigga say Most High in Christ to the gun stash. I said, hey man, I said, did you just Most High in Christ a gun stash on a video game? Mind blowing. To my wives and my future wives, you'll never have to worry about video games or pornography. We could make our own videos and we could play a game on that. Let me say it again. To my wife, this is the greatest selling point. This is the greatest selling point. Malakwa, hey, Malakwa, what you say? Get me right on that. Big priest. Get me right on that. To my wives and my future wives, you'll never have to worry about video games or pornography. We could make our own video and play a game on that. That's October 3rd. Commander Jenny and Hannah be in the building. And then let me see if I hold on, let me see if I get the rest of this. And then Saturday is the cookout. Sunday is the feast day. So Thursday scripture breakdown, Commander Jenny Hannah lecture Friday, Saturday is the cookout, Sunday is the feast day. I'm gonna be there till Monday. Godal Hall is setting up some podcasts. We're gonna be doing some podcasts. Maybe I'll crash Whack 100 on No Jumper. We'll see how that go. So we're looking to do all that. All right. So until next time, Shalom Israel.